It's interesting. When I look at kind of the status of what's going on, before I go into the Ronda thing, on the Jackson podcast Discord, which is where people get to ask questions, you actually just touched on it a little bit. And I kind of wanted to answer the question for the fans that asked questions before it. They talked about this Asian martial art that you were doing and what you were doing and who taught you and where was it and et cetera. Can you kind of just go into that real quick, just because that was one of the main questions in the podcast?
Yeah. So Chinese martial arts, wushu, was so difficult because I did the ta lu, which is like basically like the forms, like the katas. So it's like a lot of acrobatic involved in it. The fighting style is sansho, which is boxing with kickboxing with takedowns. That's where I learned like all the throws and stuff. So it was easy for me to transition to MMA, except the ground fighting. Now you don't know the submissions. But yeah, I did that, and that's where my boxing got good, kickboxing got good, but it wasn't so big. But I did a lot of competitions in San Jose, which is Kung Lee had a school there, and I did a lot of fights there. But my coach, Ken Arutunian, was like from Soviet Union, Armenia, and over there it was big, wushu was big. So I loved it until like 14, 15, I did, wushu and Chinese martial arts, and then saw that, professional fighting here is Muay Thai, kickboxing, that's where I could make money. So I started just fighting, Muay Thai fights. But back then there wasn't even elbows involved. But I was the first one that actually fought at the the casino, Crystal Park Casino, which they started allowing the elbows. So fought that first event, and King's birthday did a Muay Thai fight for the WBC title, and that's where the use of the elbows they started letting. So. But back then, UFC wasn't so big. Like for me, my mindset, I was a stand-up fighter. I wasn't even thinking about doing, mixed martial arts. So the guys I think that did grappling and wrestling, I think got a little bit luckier because transitioned better. They had no professional place to go to. What were they gonna do? So they started just getting into the octagon.